Rated PG-13. What's up guys, MiddleAgedGamer here, and we are playing the brand new DLC for Train Sim World. It is the Northeast Corridor, New York. I was like, NEC, what is NEC? Northeast Corridor, New York route. It includes the Amtrak ACS-64 and also the CSX GP38-2 for hauling some cargo. Anyways, we're gonna go and open up the main menu and go to scenarios, see what we got. I haven't even looked at these quite yet. So we have City Sprinter, Terminal Switch, City Lights, Backtrack, right round, Trash Collector, and New York Switcher. So we're gonna go ahead and do the City Sprinter. It says it takes about 20 minutes, 2 out of 5 difficulty right there. Description is take the controls of a train at Newark Liberty International Airport and operate it through the New York Penn Station. All right, so this is a pretty cool portion of the route, or one of the most busy portions of the route, I should say. We will be giving away some free games today, 3 to be exact. All you got to do is just watch this entire video. At some point in the video, I will tell you a keyword. First 3 people to post the keyword will get a free video game. You can go ahead and check in the description below to see what game I'm giving out. And please make sure to give me the thumbs up at some point during this video if you watch it. Definitely helps me out and keeps me going as far as making more videos for you YouTube people out there. All right, let's go and start up City Sprinter and see how good or bad this route is. I'm kind of curious. Here we go. All right, looks like we're on the platform with no apparent train. We're at the International Airport, taking control of Amtrak 170 from here through New York Penn Station. Got it. All right, we gotta change tracks. Definitely running very, very smooth, which is nice. This is also gonna be kind of a first look. Oh, I wanna go down this. First look at this route. And I'll give you my thoughts at the very, very end. I'm gonna reserve telling you what I like or don't like about this for any reason until I've had some time to play it. All right, let's go sit in the engineer seat. There we go. And let's go ahead and open the doors. Need to unlock the right. There we go. And let's just check the views, see what we have. Wow, no interior view. That's kind of unfortunate. I thought we would definitely have a passenger view, which we do not have. Interesting. Let's make sure the headlights are on. They are bright, which is what we want. Reverser needs to be forward, which it is. That's an MCV should be in the closed position, so that's good. And we are waiting till 7:30. Got just a few more seconds. Headlights good. Ditch lights actually need to be on, so make sure that's on. Always want to make sure that we're set up correctly before moving forward. There we go. Go ahead and lock the doors. I guess we can get moving forward, right? Just telling them we are going to be moving here in a second. Alright, so we do have a time schedule to uphold. Just going to do max throttle right now. We're getting moving. And take the bell off. Yeah, so no interior view. Obviously, you know my thoughts on that. I would like to see some plush purple or blue seats. But yeah, beautiful graphics, beautiful scenery so far. Definitely liking that. Pantographs moving up and down a little bit. Very interesting. Lots of info on the screens. I'm not sure if there's actually cruise control. That's one thing I haven't even had time to look at as of yet. I know the Acela Express has cruise control. I'm not sure if this particular locomotive does or not. Just want to make sure we don't get above 70 miles per hour for any reason. 1.5 miles to go to our next destination. And I don't want to do that. What am I doing? Green signal coming in, which is good. Let's go ahead and put it in idle as we come in. Over braked a little bit right there. Again, my first time playing this, so I'm gonna have to kind of learn how the game speeds up, slows down, where the slowdown points are. Got roughly another minute to get to where we're going. Looks like we should make it there on time, hopefully. And one of my YouTube fans did tell me that you do have to run the bell in the station when you're entering and exiting, so I'm going to go ahead and do that on this. Hopefully that is correct. Brakes are pretty good. I don't know if we're supposed to stop at that mark or if we're supposed to move farther forward. I'm gonna go ahead and brake right now. Let's go ahead and unlock the right hand side. Again, not quite sure, is the back of the train on the platform? Yeah, it is, so we barely got it on. We definitely don't want to stop where it's said to, because that would not be correct. You can see the passengers actually loading up on there. That's kind of cool. They're all queuing up to get in there. I don't know what my camera's doing. It's freaking out. It doesn't like the low ceiling height, I guess. Very interesting. All right, now we got to wait till 5:30, just a few more seconds, keeping us on time, I guess. Not sure why brake pressure should be relieved. There we go. All right, now we're moving. I think I tried to take off a little bit too quickly. Next stop is, I can't even say that, Secaucus. Hopefully I'm not butchering that either. Very, very interesting. Is this a bridge coming up? That's what it looks like, right? Definitely want to get on the outside for this, see what we're working with. Turn the bell off. Yeah, we're going across the river here. Make sure that we don't speed for any reason. Slight decline, put it in idle. You can see we're Raise our speed just a bit. Alright, switching tracks here. Go to raise up our speed. Go. Got the raise to 45, and we'll get the raise up to 90 miles per hour coming up. I really wish we had a passenger view right now. We do have kind of a train by, which is nice, though. Definitely not as good as the old train simulator train by any means. Make sure the brakes are off. Not sure why we're not gaining speed. Unless it has something to do with the pantograph. Try putting that up. Looks like it's on. Thoroughly confused right now. Pantograph's up. Let me take this off to idle and back on. There we go. Not sure why I had to, if I had to reset the pantograph or what happened right there, but hopefully that didn't put us behind for any reason. Yellow signal coming up roughly a mile out. Take a quick look at the scenery. Very, very nicely detailed. Like the water as well. Looking very, very nice. About 2.7 miles out so far. Speed limit is 60, which will raise up here just shortly. Glad to finally have a USA route. Very, very nice that it's passenger as well. Also includes the CSX. So I'm hoping there's some decent cargo, either scenarios or services at the minimum, but we'll see what happens on that. Alright, got a raise in speed. Oh, got a lower in speed coming up though, so let's go ahead and take off that. Put it back to idle. We're supposed to be there at 7:13. Still got 2 minutes to go. Should be fine. That's how it does looking back. Kind of see the skyline over there to the right. Very cool. All right, another yellow signal. Let's pass over another bridge. Oh, whoa, whoa. I need to fix the camera, Jesus. A little bit of a nightmare on that. And we have to actually get down to 45 coming up. Let's go ahead and slow down just a little bit. And these brakes definitely work really, really good. Almost too good. Even in the minimum application, definitely gets down there pretty quick. All right, we're down to 45. Platform's coming up. This looks very, very familiar from the Northeast Corridor route on Train Simulator. Just a little bit. I think we're running a little bit late as well. Let's go ahead and stop the train. Wish the camera wouldn't mess up so much. Definitely have to make a little quick getaway once we get out of here. So far the modeling's really, really good. Frame rate's really good. Camera's a little bit wonky. No passenger view are my only cons so far. Do we have the cab light on? Or is it off? I think it's off, right? Yeah, it is off. Got desk and console lights. Go ahead and turn that off. I don't need that for now. AI train running through. Let's go ahead and lock up the left. Brake off. And give it some power. Make sure we got amps, which we do. Yellow light leaving, which is fine. All right, next stop's New York Penn. I guess that's the end, and we're about to go through the infamous downhill tunnel, if I remember from doing the Excel Express scenario the other day. Go and turn the bell off since we're out of there. And we got till 7:25, so roughly 10 minutes to get there. Go. Max throttle, get up to 75 and then hopefully 90 here in just a second. Still a yellow signal though. A little worried about that, just gonna keep a close eye. Ooh, we do got a red signal. Almost emergency brake. Less than 100 yards to go, so we must be waiting for another train to get out of our way. Yeah, that could have been the end of the scenario right there. Must have been a little rough stop for the passengers. I apologize for that. Very first time working the route, and I wasn't properly trained, so. Alright, I guess we sit here and wait. Not much else we can do, right? Let's request one more time. Nope. Definitely waiting on something to get out of our way. Not quite sure what, though. Not familiar with this cab either. If this was the Acela, I would definitely know what to look at. Alright, there we go. We got clearance. There we go. For some reason I don't get the proper amperage if I try to leave. I think if I'm leaving before the brake pressure releases, I'm assuming the brake pressure stays on a little bit is the problem. I don't know what I should do at this point. We got a yellow signal, 200 yards. I don't know if I should just coast. Got 3.6 miles to go. Not a whole lot of time to get there either. Let's see what we get after hitting this yellow signal here. 100 yards. Red signal, but it's 2.2 miles away, so let's go ahead and full throttle it. Got plenty of time to brake, worst case scenario. Try to get an idea of... I'm assuming we're kind of looping around to the right coming up, which we are. And we got to keep it under 60 miles an hour. Looks like we're going downhill, but it says 0.0 on the... There we go. Now we're going downhill. Here we go into the tunnel. Very infamous tunnel right here. And the keyword is going to be Coca-Cola. Make sure to comment below for a chance to win a free game on that. Make sure to also subscribe as well. You do have to be a subscriber, so if you haven't subscribed already, please click the subscribe button. Definitely helps me out. Pretty big decline, 1.2% currently. Keeping an eye on my speed, make sure I don't go above 60 for any reason. And we'll have to get down to 15 miles per hour once we get closer to the station as well. This tunnel definitely seems a lot longer than the train simulator version. Not sure if it actually is or not. I have to go back and measure. Maybe someone can do a comparison video and let us know on that. Do the two tunnels side by side. Be going uphill towards the platform, but we also got to get down to 15 miles per hour too. Again, just in minimum application right now, you can see how much this actually brakes, so we don't want to brake too soon. 2% incline right now. It's almost braking itself. Let's go ahead and get down. I don't want to get too close. Good job there. 15 miles per hour. We are at 15 miles per hour now. As we come into New York Penn Station, keep a close eye on our speed, keep a close eye on the signals, make sure we got green all the way in, which I'm assuming we do. Alright, starting to level off. Keep an eye on the speed. And basically snaking our way to the platform here. Have it in idle right now. Looks like we're here on time. Gonna be probably 30 seconds ahead of schedule from the looks of it. Red signal up ahead, of course. Let's go ahead and stop. I think we're far enough up. Let's go ahead and unlock the right-hand side. I don't know if we can get... Yeah, we might be able to get an exterior view. Ooh, wonky camera. All right, let's see what we did. What else we got to do? Wait until 25:30. Let's go ahead and add some more brakes so we're not moving for any reason. Put the reverser back in. Ooh, don't want to do that. Put the reverser in neutral. Looks like he wants us to get out of here. Oh, yeah, let's not do that way. Let's go out this way. What's up, people? Nothing to see here, nothing to see here. Okay, wants us to go down here. Lots of people. There we go. Looks like 18,000 something on the points. And I got check marks on all our dues and times, which is good, I believe. 6,900 points overall for the mission summary. Time taken 27:28. Miles driven 12.49. Miles walked 274, 275 yards basically. That's it. That was a city sprinter. Thoughts on the first look for this video game? Definitely like the scenery. Like the fact that we're back in the US. Like the fact that we're having Amtrak train to control. Cons so far that I can think of is I've had kind of wonky camera control, which I don't know if there's anything that can be done about that. Two, there's no passenger view. That's a huge negative. Please add the passenger view. Dovetail Games, DTG, if you're listening, we need the passenger view. That way I can do the whole route sitting there looking out the window. Other things, there's no Acela Express on here, or no Acela. There's a couple other locomotives they could have added in there. I'm sure it's going to be DLC down the road at some point. But overall, give it 2 thumbs up. It's a new route on Train Sim World. Definitely needs more and more routes, and especially passenger routes. They're giving us what we want. In general, as far as the small stuff goes, they can always do some improvements. So if you guys have any comments below about your thoughts on this particular route or Train Sim World, go ahead and leave them below. Let me know. And I'll see you guys on the next one. And don't forget, don't die.
Don't you know?